Well, hello, good morning, Reds. I hope you are well wherever you are in the world. I'm Mick Ruby from Realist TV. It is Monday, the 24th, and we are reviewing the overall rebuild and where we stand today as we're heading into round 14 of the Premier League, facing West Ham, but also the Europa League game on Thursday against Sheriff at Old Trafford. Now, all in general, we need to talk about some serious issues that's been going on, that has been brewing up in the background, taking away the positivity of the Eric Ten Hag revolution and the rebuild that we've been seeing lately. So there's five things we as a fan base need to do to stop this nonsense that's been going on, taking away the overall joy that we've been deprived of for the past at least 6 years since we won a Europa League trophy. Now, we can all see that we were a little bit hesitant in the beginning, where the Glazers actually wanted to point Pochettino, and you can see the pundits, ex-players also pushing for Pochettino. Why? Why was it so? Because it's English. He's English proven. He's played in the Premier League. The managers, yeah, in a way, the pundits kind of are familiar with him. But anything that is foreign, that is out of the question. That goes even with the players. Everyone that is English, it's kind of xenophobic, doesn't get the criticism. But everyone else, like Pogba, like we've seen, like Martial, anything that is not British gets actually the stick from Graham Souness, from the pundits like Gary Neville. Like pretty much everyone is giving people the stick. Now, number one, what I want to talk about is the rebuild, right? We clearly saw that the board that came into power after Ed Woodward left clearly are footballing running people, right? We can see that they want to make United great again. But in order to do so, they need your support as a fan, right? The cultural rebuild that is taking place is kind of brewing and shaping, and the positivity that we feel around the social media spaces everywhere, it's kind of rubbing off. Whatever Eric Ten Hag is doing is rubbing off as a fan base. We are starting to believe. I get it. I myself has been suffering for PTSD for the past 6 years by the Glazers, the Glazonomics, as what Richard Nolan was saying. I came to Carrington, I looked at the training ground, and we burned through cash. We spent 1 billion and nothing to show for. But this time around, during this rebuild process, when Eric Ten Hag came in, there was a genuine agreement between Eric Ten Hag and the board to say, I'm in control. Yeah. Whatever I want, you go and buy. Little did we know as a fan base that we were suffering from that PTSD, said, no, we don't have the money. But nobody, guess nobody, had a clue idea what the overall net spend was be on the transfer because they kept a tight lid on it, mate. That is it, you know. But the problem is that some Twitter people, some pundits, some ex-media, they don't get it. Why? We are on a rebuild, people. Why can't you just enjoy the ride? Support the team for fuck's sake. This is one of my taglines, and I'm consistent with this. Support the team, right? Just take the this past week that we really as fan base enjoyed, right? We smashed Spurs. We played the best football ever, right? We smashed them with 2-0. The day after, we wake up with Ronaldo news taking the headlines. Roy Keane going on slagging the club, saying we're in the fifth. What? What are you talking about, Roy? We're fifth, 1 point away from Chelsea, 1 point, and we played like what? 13 rounds. How many rounds do we have in the Premier League? 32, 33, 38. You tell me, Roy. I love you to pieces, but some pundits, medias, even Patrice Evra a few backs ago went and slagged off United. Why? They're getting paid for doing so. Okay? You're not coming on a show to be positive. Obviously, the ones to blame is also the British press, Sky Sports, all the media pundits, all the tier one press that gets invited to the press conference, they're not doing us any favor, aren't they? Right? So all they do is asking gossip questions about what's going on with Ronaldo instead of focusing on the positive thing that's going on right in front of your eyes. People, right in front of your eyes. Don't let this happen. This is the way you can prevent. Be the watchdog. Call it out, like I do. All the content creators should call it out. Mark Goldbridge, you're doing a great job calling it out, right? Terry Lewis, fantastic. You're reviewing others, calling it out. But it is something that we need to do consistent as a fan base. I'm absolutely shocked and appalled by this comment yesterday when I was reviewing it. Actually, there's been a lot of back and forward. People are talking about Roy Keane, the greatest captain of all time. I agree. I love Roy to pieces. But when you have an elite opinion, when you have an influence on millions of Manchester United fans, vintage, new, old, your opinion is taken in consideration. When you're actually backing somebody that is actually pissed on the club, pissed on the badge, took his shit, threw it out the pram, walked out the tunnel 5 minutes before. They didn't even go to shower, jumped into the car, hunky dory days, and expected, hey, I'm Ronaldo, right? No, that doesn't work like this, Roy. And in this instant, I agree with Gary Neville, right? And the thing that got me was this comment that he doesn't give a shit of what the fan thinks. Take a listen.
Roy, Manchester United.
He doesn't want to play every game.
He doesn't want to
They
be
played
a
Man
sub.
City a few weeks ago. Just 6. It could have been 16. The manager after the game says, "I'm not bringing him on. I'm not bringing him on because he didn't want to disrespect him." They go to Everton a few weeks. They go to Everton a week later. He comes on after half an hour. Managed to score a goal. He's playing against Newcastle a few days later.
There's no Manchester United fan at this moment in time. There aren't many who would have Cristiano Ronaldo in the starting 11.
I couldn't care less what fans think. I couldn't care less. A lot of fans haven't got a clue what's.
How can you say, I don't care what the fans say? That's clearly you're shooting yourself in the foot with elite opinions, mate. Do you get what my point is? So this has to stop, you know? I mean, in a way, Sky Sports, BT, and all these outlets are paying these guys like Graham Souness to be bitter, to talk a shit about our club. But, you know, you as a legend of the club should support this fucking rebuild. As simple as that, mate. You know, I seldom come on board and swear on live, you know, on my channel, but this got me like wind up when I look back at this again. When he says, "I don't care what the fans say, I don't care what the fans are thinking." Well, what are you saying? That it's only you, your opinion that matters? Nah. And then you had like, you know, tweets like Piers Morgan coming out. I will get into that later on. Like, you know, I would definitely dive into it. Let me find that. Let me find that tweet that I basically had to call it out. Like I had to call it out. That is absolutely bullshit. That you're pretending ex-player, right? Piers Morgan. I've been having a debate with him on Twitter. Like, and you know, he's saying I mean, he's replying on Luke's Garabot's tweet. You know, Pierce, you're talking about bollocks, mate. Absolutely right. This guy's calling him out. You know, made Erik ten Hag completely right and setting the right culture and standards. That is what we are applying. We are setting the right cultures and standards, something that we haven't seen for the past 6, 7 years. And Pierce is defending who Ronaldo, saying, A, is it your B? If you think Ten Hag knows more than Cristiano Ronaldo about the standards and culture required to win football matches, see the doctor urgently. What the fuck? I just simply had to reply to him, say, mate, number A, are you Manchester United supporter? B, are you a good leader in your line of work? C, are you yourself an ambassador for good behavior, being a public figure? You're quite derogative yourself. So basically, what I'm calling him out to say this: these 3 points that debunks your tweet is clickbait, and I do respect your work. But if you're not a United supporter, stay in your fucking lane, mate. That's it. I am absolutely pissed off with this. This cannot be happening, people. You know, we cannot have this. You know, we as a fan base are finally reuniting. The feeling is high. The feeling is positive. We are heading towards a trajectory that we haven't seen before. We might win a few trophies, we might get top 2, top 3, top 4, but nobody has an expectation for us to win the league. But everyone expects Ten Hag transformation, that we actually playing football, good football week in and week out, and everyone wants to be excited. Everyone's starting to join this bandwagon. Why can't you join this bandwagon? So this is like I said, 5 things that we have to stop in combination needs to adds up. You know what I mean? It has to stop. So what I'm trying to say that yes, all your big Twitter accounts, their influencers, all everyone that is running YouTube content like me, keep it consistent. Glazes out, glazes out. Yeah, green and gold until we're sold. That has to go on as well. But at the end of the day, the Glazers have no more influence in what Erik Ten Hag is doing. Erik Ten Hag clearly has the power. What we're seeing is people are buying into Erik Ten Hag. Yeah, even the players, the fans. Some pundits and media started to warm up again. I was watching ESPN FC yesterday. Craig Burley, biggest Manchester United critic ever, always slags United. He's starting to warm up. They look, this is amazing, right? So if they can do it, it's been like, pro Liverpool fan cam channel starting to talk positive things about United again. Why can't you? Why slag the team when we're just starting to kick the ball and doing the right thing? Support the team for fuck's sake. We haven't even, reached halfway through the season and you're negative Nelly Wellies, right? That is it. I'm just absolutely fuming. We could scream and shout Glazes out. We can stop going to matches, stop being season tickets. But at the end of the day, this is not what you need. You need to support the team week in, week out. Even if you give up your season tickets, somebody else will come and buy it. It's simple as that. The only way you can do it is be consistent on social media. Match going fans keep singing. That is clearly heard through millions of viewers through Sky Sports. All these channels is broadcasting Premier League, right? Keep the banners up. Stop. Stop buying the merch in the first place. Buy counterfeit. But for fuck's sake, at the end of the day, is what I always been consistent. Ever since we started this season, my tagline is support the team for fuck's sake. We are in a rebuild. We are going places. Now, don't let the bed bugs bite and don't let the negativity press ruin it for you. You know what? It's a new week, new challenges ahead. We are all feeling positive. We woke up the bed today, and what do we see? Yeah, we're seeing positive news and spin that. Let me just go and grab this for you. Actually, this is quite interesting. So I will share a tab with you what I was reading. Here we go, people. This is what media is now spinning. That nobody else than Chelsea. Chelsea are now eyeballing Cristiano Ronaldo for January. This is how far it's gone now. Like, Chase, you can have it. Top Bowley, you can have it. Chelsea owner to offer Cristiano Ronaldo exit. Brilliant, right? Todd Bowley, what do you know? You destroyed Chelsea totally, right? So I don't really give a shit what you Chelsea doing, but anyway, it is an escape route. We are building a foundation. We are building a new team. There's no room for commodity players. There's no room for people that are not buying into the manager, the vision, what he's trying to do. So that's about it, people. It's a new week, new dawn, new rebuild. All I am asking to do is share and like this video. Please like and subscribe. That's all you can do. Spread the love and keep positive. Believe. The time has come to believe. The paradigm shift is happening in Premier League. Newcastle is coming up. Arsenal is topping at the moment. There's a time. Football goes in cycles, and I believe that United is part of that cycle. Liverpool is dropping. Chelsea's falling off the wagon as well. Tottenham as well. So don't believe in the table right now where we're sitting. Have a look at it in May. Have a good week, people. Enjoy the show. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share this video. Sign up. See you. And by the way, support the team for fuck's sake.